Hi everyone, hope you all are doing well. Before we move forward, I'm going to give you a small introduction about myself. I'm having 9 years of experience in iPhone app development. I'm running a company named HD IT Services. I started my career in 2011. At my starting stage, I had joined a multinational company, and after in 2015, I quit the job and start to work as a freelancer. Now I'm going to explain what is freelancer, how the freelancer are differ from the office. Freelancer are used for a person who is self-employed and not necessarily committed to a particular employment for a longer term basis. In simple word, we can say a person can do their professionally work by sitting anywhere like home, office, etc. Like they can do their work in any kind of workstation that may have. That is why it is also called as remote or work from home approach. Like, as you all are already have a knowledge about the term office, but still I will explain that in one or two lines. So basically office is that place where a person has to sit for a longer hours in their respective workstations. There are very less offices that gives you as flexibility. That's the main reason, that's why I like to work as a freelancer. Now I'm going to tell you how we can create the apps on iPhone. But before that, you must have a knowledge about very basic things that are related with this technology. So firstly, we will discuss what is iOS. iOS is also known as iPhone OS. iOS is the world's most advanced mobile operating system created by the Apple. The latest iOS version that we have is iOS 14. It is the operating system that powers many of the company mobile devices, including iPhone, iPod Touch. Now the next is IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment. It is a software application that facilitates iOS app development. It is a graphical user interface that helps the developer to build software application. Most common features of IDE is version control, debugging. So firstly, I'm going to explain what is version control. It is also known as revision control or source control. This is mainly responsible for the management of changes inside the document. After that, the second is debugging. It is the process of identifying and removing errors from computer hardware or software. Now I'm going to discuss about Xcode. Xcode is an IDE. IDE is Integrated Development Environment. Xcode is mainly created by Apple for developing software for Mac OS, iOS, watchOS and tvOS, etc. It is the only officially supported tool that are used for creating and publishing apps to App Store, and it is designed for use by the beginners and the experienced developer. So mainly Xcode is the tool that we are going to use to create the iPhone apps. Now I'm going to discuss the main languages that we use to create the iOS application. First language that we have is Objective-C. Objective-C is a general purpose object-oriented programming language that adds small task style messages to the C programming language. It is a primary programming language that you can use to create the iOS applications. Now the second language is Swift. Swift is a powerful compiled program that is developed by the Apple. Swift code is safe by design, yet it also produces software that runs lightning fast. Now I'm going to discuss about App Store. The App Store is that place where you can discover and download apps that you would love to see on your phone, iPad, iPod Touch, etc. It is a digital distribution platform that is developed and maintained by the Apple. The store allows users to browse and download apps that is developed with Apple iOS software development kit. Last but not the least, I'm going to discuss about what is iTunes. iTunes is a media player, media library, internet radio broadcaster, mobile device management utility, and the client app for iTunes Store that is developed by the Apple. Thank you for watching my video. This is just a beginning. Eventually, I am going to share a number of videos with the complete iOS tutorials that will be very helpful for the beginner level of developers. By follow that, you can easily learn the coding that we are going to use to make the applications for iPhone. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for the watching.